Which orange came first, the fruit or the color? If it was a color, how do we know to call fruit an orange? If it was an orange, if it was an orange, what was the color named after?
Just play the damn thing.
So a viewer reached out to me on Facebook and said, "Hey, you saw in a video you were looking for one of these. Well, found you one." And sent me a link of a seller in Alabama somewhere to this pedal right here, which is the DoD FX64 Icebox Chorus. I've talked about this pedal quite a bit in the past. This has always been one of my favorite chorus pedals. It's even for as long as it's been around, you used to be able to find these things dirt cheap. You could pick these things up for $40-50 all day long. And then a few years back, Josh Scott over on the JHS show did a whole video on this the series of pedals that this thing came out of, which have since become known as the Lamb series, named after Jason Lamb, the guy who designed most of them. And all of a sudden, after that video came out, just about every single pedal of that entire line skyrocketed on the used market. Now these things sell for about $150-200. This particular one, however, though, was the seller was not looking to get a lot of money for it, and was still I think I paid $50 and plus a few extra bucks for him to box it up and ship it. Very, very reasonable deal. So for the viewer who scouted that deal for me, thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is a fine addition to my collection. Let's see what this thing does. few different versions of the Icebox chorus. Of course, the Lamb Series one, which is what this is the one that everybody's after. It's the most popular one. I was lucky to have found one that still has the battery door on top. It even had a working 9-volt battery on the inside of it. It had the typical Lamb Series controls: ice, cold, deep, and freeze. My suggestion, rather than trying to figure out what each one of those terms describes, what control it describes, I just just twisted the knobs until I got something I liked. Chorus pedals have a lot of uses. This one is no different. I love to use chorus pedals on my clean tone, as you just heard in the full track demo. I think they really make a clean tone, a clean guitar tone shine, and makes it a lot more interesting. They're also great to add a little bit of oomph to a rock rhythm tone, as Zakk Wylde is, chorus pedal has been part of his his bass guitar tone for seemingly decades now. And they also make a really good solo boost, in my opinion. So I love chorus pedals. This one's always been one of my favorites, but I've never gotten to own one before until now. So the stars have finally aligned for me. I'll put an eBay link down in the description there in case you want to go check it out for yourself. That's all for now. Adios.